lead up to this year's French Open sure didn't play out the way most of us would have expected. From Latin America to the European clay, you can't help but notice that a couple of usually ubiquitous names are surprisingly absent from the list of champions this year. And while we've certainly seen the favorites come out swinging on the big stages despite unremarkable prep in the past, this year, more than others, things seem a little different. We have to start with the men's draw, where 9-time champion Rafael Nadal is more at risk of losing his stranglehold on the Roland Garros crown than he's ever been before. While he did put up a fight at Masters events in Monte Carlo and Madrid, he's only been able to manage one title this season, and he didn't have to face a top 50 player to get it. Rafa's hiccups could open the door wide for Novak Djokovic, trying to complete the career Grand Slam this year in Paris. The world number one has 22 straight match wins heading into the Open, and after notching his 5th clay victory over Nadal last month, he seems more than ready to finally get the better of him on these courts. But he's not the only one hoping to spoil the Spaniard's fun. Roger Federer is the only other man in the field who's tasted victory here. And fresh off a title in Istanbul, his first on red clay since that historic run, he could make a real play to reclaim the crown. And Andy Murray, who picked up his first 2 trophies on dirt over the past month, will be eager to keep his win streak going even longer. He took out Rafa in the Madrid final, which could give him loads of confidence if they meet again. Even Kei Nishikori, who made a brief appearance at the number 4 spot this spring, could prove to be a viable dark horse this fortnight. The holes in the ladies' draw may not be quite as gaping, but there are nevertheless a couple there. Serena Williams comes to Paris as usual the odds-on favorite, but for the first season since 2011, she arrives without a clay court title on her resume. She notched her first loss of the year at the Madrid semis and then pulled out of Rome with an elbow injury. She'll still be a force in Roland Garros, of course, but she's shown there may be a few opportunities for others to sneak through. Simona Halep may lead that list. The 2014 runner-up scored a win over Serena during the WTA Championship round robins and gave her some trouble in Miami too. But the former junior champ has been uncharacteristically quiet on the clay this year. And Petra Kvitova, who stunned Williams on her way to a 2nd title in Madrid, seems like she could finally make a mark off the Wimbledon lawns, but she'll need to shake off early losses in Stuttgart and Rome. But perhaps the player most hungry for a win over Serena is defending champion Maria Sharapova. She may be just behind her longtime rival in the rankings, but it's been more than a decade since she last beat the American powerhouse, and she's got to feel the pressure to deliver again. Of course, any of these favorites could be dealt a blow well before they expect. Carla SUAREZ Navarro has quietly climbed into the top 10 over the last few weeks, claiming the best seed she's ever had at a major. She beat Halep, Kvitova, and 2014 French semifinalist Jeannie Bouchard in Rome, and she took a set off Sharapova in the final. And Elina Svitolina, who won the girls' trophy here in 2010, surprisingly pushed Serena to 3 sets in Melbourne, and just picked up a WTA title of her own on the clay of Marrakesh. And former doubles champ Lucy Hrudeska pulled off the upset of the Australian Open and went on to make deep runs in Charleston and Prague, both times as a qualifier. On the men's side, young Nick Kyrgios has earned himself a seed with wins over Nadal and Federer in the past year. He made his first career final in Estoril, and though he retired during his 2nd round in Nice, could come out swinging in Paris. And Jiri Vesely, who kicked off the year with a title in Auckland, proved he can hit on clay too, reaching the final in Bucharest. But as much as the upstarts are looking for their big break, others will be out to recapture former glory, and pressure will be on for all of them to deliver at Roland Garros. But there are a couple others to watch out for too. Don't forget to check out my full list of players to keep an eye on at the French Open this year, and keep checking back for complete coverage of all the action in Paris. Till then, thanks for watching tennisspin.net.